Libras, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Here, I need to unbutton this. It's like, sorry, I know, I just started this, but it's like lumping up and making me feel like I look pregnant. Sorry, I cannot do that, okay? I'm not pregnant. It was driving me a little crazy. Okay, so, Libra. Back again. Guess who's back? Yes, I'm back. I'm just kidding. Okay, so, let's see. Obviously, I'm caffeinated this morning. Cheers. Yeah, so let's see. What is your energy? You're like, get on with it, bitch. I know. I know. Sometimes I just want to be like, what up, though? Okay. Alright. So, see what's going on in your world. Take that back because I wasn't ready. Okay. Hold on. Okay, current energy for Libra. Okay. So, we have Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Swords, and the Four of Wands in reverse. Let's talk about it. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who's letting go of something here. Typically, I would say it's somebody who struggles to hold on to money. However, with the Queen of Swords, I see you cutting something off here. You're in the mindset of letting something go. Something that feels like abundance to you, right? So that doesn't always necessarily mean money. Some people value love over money. So, take it as it resonates. With the Four of Wands in reverse, though, I see a family dynamic, right? There's a man and a woman. They're all celebrating back here, and they've got a little castle. They got their little wand fence. You know, everything's whatever. But it showed up in the reverse. So it's like you're letting go of something in regards to that. In regards to this idea of happily ever after, right? Like it just didn't turn out to be that. So, let's talk about it. Let's clarify this Queen of Swords. And whether you're male or female, like, this is the energy you're sitting in. That does not mean that you're any less masculine if you're a guy. Please don't take it that way. In tarot, gender doesn't exist, okay? In tarot is all about the energy of the cards. Tarot is a whole, or gender is like a whole fucking spectrum of like, from creator to more analytical. It's, more analytical. But it's like, basically the difference from the left and right side of the brain. It just kind of tells me which side you're operating on more, okay? So like, if that helps at all. So you're not like, I'm not a girl. I'm not a queen. Yeah. So that's it. I just want to clear that up for you. So you're not like sitting that one. If you are a man, you know. The feminine energy is all about the creative, artistic side, right? That's our artists, the ones with all the projects and stuff. Whereas like the masculine side would be the more analytic, scientific side, where it's like, you know, just different sides of the brain. That's how you should look at it. Not necessarily in terms of gender, okay? So yeah. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you got stabbed in the whole ass back, right? Got stabbed in the whole back. And that's why things are coming to an end here. 10 is all about endings and new beginnings. Queen of Swords is all about cutting motherfuckers off. I feel like you're getting your resurrection here. I think you're getting your resurrection. Somebody is stabbing you in the back, or has stabbed you. This guy's fucking dead. He's just laying on the ground, just fucking dead. So, and I feel like emotionally, that's what this situation feels like. Like you've been depleted, right? Like you're just like, what the fuck? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Let's clarify that. Letting go. Alright? Because I really see in the upright, she's in that energy of really holding on to something. But I think you're letting go. Just judging by the context of this reading. Ten of Pentacles, yeah, by letting go, you're allowing room for your actual happy ending. For actual happiness, right? I see like this guy and this girl, they're out in town and they're just kind of flirting, right? They're just kind of flirting. There's like dogs and kids and money everywhere. Like there's just abundance and they're just like sitting there mingling and enjoying it. So I kind of get the feeling that it's like when, as soon as you let go of this, whatever stabbed you in the back, you're really leaving yourself open to new opportunities here. And you have 10-10 on the board. 2 queens and 10-10, okay? That's really fucking good energy. Endings, new beginnings. This is your rebirth. 4 of Wands in reverse, let's clarify that. Like, yeah, you didn't get that with them because they couldn't offer that to you. All they could offer you was a bunch of swords in the back, right? That's what they offered. That's what they had for you. And I feel like you fucking get that now, and you're just like, okay, goodbye. Yeah, so 4 of Wands in reverse. And we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so it was like, that situation was your blessing blocker, right? It's like money was put on hold. It's like life was put on hold. Happiness was put on hold. And I get the sense too, like the way the Knight of Pentacles here is holding on to this coin, it's the same way that Queen of Pentacles is holding on to her coin. And it's like they're holding on for dear life. But in the reverse, it's like this energy of like letting go, right? And then it's like, as soon as you let go and you're no longer clinging, then happiness and coins just start kind of fucking coming out of nowhere, right? It's like you can only lose what you cling to. That's a Buddhist proverb. So it's like, don't cling and you can lose it, you know? Alright. Alright, so Queen of Swords to the Ten of Swords. Let's talk about it. Four of Wands. See how you had it in the reverse. Like, you're not getting it with the situation that you need to let go of, right? But it's like showing me with the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Swords. It's like as soon as that situation is over, as soon as you've cut cords with all of that bullshit energy, the person who's coming in, bringing in strife and swords to put in your back, then you get your Four of Wands. Then you get a solid foundation, an honest communication, an honest foundation, right? You get, the sun is there, and the sun in tarot represents prosperity and abundance and just overall happiness, right? Good fortune. So, yeah, you let go and you let God, okay? Like, it's really that simple. Whereas, I mean, it's like sometimes the most simple things to do are the hardest things to do because we have that human mind, the egoic mind that's like sitting there like, but what if this and what if that? And turn that shit off, dude. You don't need to sit there and feed your brain with that, right? Like, what if on the other side of all these swords in your back, what if on the opposite side of all this nonsense is actual happiness? Is actually your like soulmate, twin flame energy, like somebody who comes in and wants to really fucking be there for you in a whole different way, you know? So, Queen of Pentacles in reverse to the Ten of Pentacles. As soon as you let go, as soon as you stop clinging, then the real happiness shows up. Then the real abundance shows up, right? So, let's talk about it. And it's just kind of saying that message over and over and over. It's like, let go. Let go that ego. Yeah, bro. It's like with the Fool in reverse, it's saying don't be impulsive. Don't just do something out of like feeling lonely or sad or whatever. Like, you need to really overcome that. You need to be like in your head about like being like more grown up than that energy, right? Like, you're vibing too high to be trapped there. And then with the Nine of Cups is all about bringing in that happiness, that abundance, right? It really goes hand in hand with this Ten of Pentacles. So it's like, don't do anything impulsive. And I know, impulsively, you're like, let me just free fall back into this fucking shitty relationship. Don't do it. Okay, just don't do it. I mean, I won't tell you what to do. Do it if you want, but it's like showing me here in these cards on the other side of this is happiness for you and actual love, like actual abundance, actual greatness. And so I kind of get this feeling that, like, you know, yeah, your heart's like, but I just want to leap back in. You know, they love bomb you, right? So with the love bombing, it's easy to be like, maybe just this, maybe just that. And it's like, dude, no. No more maybes. Maybe it's time for you to love yourself enough to choose actual happiness, right? To choose somebody who's not going to stab you in the back anymore. And you know, the problem is, as long as you're in the energy of feeling like you need other people, you're going to end up with codependent people who show up very toxic, who show up not really having your best interest at heart, right? So you need to release that energy as well. You know, if you show up like, I don't need nobody, I'm good, I'm taken care of, then it's like you leave room for somebody who is independent, not codependent, to kind of show up and be like, look, let's have happily ever after, where we are there for each other and we're not just like being dumb. You know, something built on trust and love and, you know, like, don't allow yourself to bring negativity to the table at all. No shit talking, no toxicity. Like, think of every toxic trait you can imagine and be the opposite of that. Okay, like, be the opposite. Watch Gossip Girls and be the opposite of every character in that show. Just really ask yourself, is this something that a celebrity would do? And if the answer is yes, then do the opposite. Okay, because literally there's been a test done where like every single celebrity exhibits narcissistic traits, right? And so that's the best way to really like pull yourself out of the energy of attracting other narcissists, right? So if you don't want any more narcissists in your life, you have to start doing opposite things. You have to start behaving differently as well. You know, it's kind of a two-way road. Like, you can't show up feeling like you need anybody. You can't show up thinking that your happiness is dependent on anybody else. You need to show up already happy. You need to show up already, you know, like, don't talk shit on your exes. Don't bash them. Wish them well and get on with your life, right? Cut them out. Don't fucking let them back in, obviously. But, like, don't waste your fucking energy talking about them anymore. Because what you do is you leave an energetic connection open. You know? You leave this energetic link, and then they can just travel back from in that energetic link to right back into your life, right? So you have to cut them off energetically as well as physically if you choose to do that. So, 4 of Wands in reverse to the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Wands. Good news will come in. All you have to do is let go, right? Let go of that old ideal. It doesn't always have to be one specific person. You know, this kind of reminds me of Florence Scovel Shinn. And she talks about manifesting. She talked about, you know, if you're going to manifest, you need to manifest saying to the divine, like, bring to me what is divinely meant for me, right? So you don't want to bring in people like, don't be like, I specifically need this person, or I specifically need this house, or I specifically need this car, you know? Because what you're doing then is you're taking somebody else's thing, right? It's like spiritual theft, right? When you're trying to manifest a person specifically, it's spiritual theft. Because that person may actually be the twin flame or soul bond to somebody else, and you're trying to manifest them into your life. And so that's stealing, right? You're stealing somebody else's twin flame. You're stealing somebody else's soulmate. What you need to do is manifest what is actually yours. You know what? If I remember, I'm going to try to link that. Otherwise, look it up, right? Your Word is Your Wand by Florence Scovel Shinn. And, like, literally anything else she writes. Like, I just went on a Florence Scovel Shinn binge one day, and she's just fucking awesome. She's the Queen Witch. She'll tell you how to get everything you fucking want in life. Everything you can imagine. She'll help you. But you need to stop spiritually stealing people. Okay? Like, stop energetically bringing in these people that are not meant for you. Because that is theft. Bottom line. Bottom line. Alright. So, and it's theft on their part too when they try to manifest you back. Okay? That's a two-way street. I want to tell you that right now. When they start trying to manifest you back, they start trying to manipulate the situation so that they can bring you back into their situation. They're committing spiritual theft, right? And they're going to have to deal with the karma of that, right? They're going to have to deal with the weight of their actions. And, you know, So make sure that whatever you're manifesting something that is meant for you, right? Always. I might do a side video about this because I feel like that's a good message to tell everybody, not just you guys, right? I feel like that's a good message for everybody. Like, we need to stop spiritually stealing people, right? We have taste before judging in reverse, right? So, right off the bat, I don't see you as a judgmental person. I don't see you as a bad person, you know? I think right now you need to seek sanctuary, especially after all that you've been through, right? After everything that you've been through, you really need sanctuary. You really need that time. Like, look, he's taking time for introspection, taking time to really think things through, really, like, gather his strength back, right? Like, there's healing that needs to be done after a situation like this. There's, like, a lot of healing. And I'm speaking from experience as well. I'm not just, like, you know, trying to give my 2 cents without having anything to vouch for it. Like, I'm in the process of getting a divorce. I'm also trying not to manifest toxic people back into my life, right? And so I'm coming to this energy of like, bro, we can do this, right? We can do this. And, you know, and I've gotten to a point where my sanctuary is kind of being alone. Like, I really fucking enjoy it. And sometimes it's getting over that fear. For many years, I was sitting there and I was like, I don't want to be alone. I hate being alone. Like, I always needed somebody on my fucking arm, you know? And then I realized, like, I really didn't fucking need that. It was just what I kept telling myself is what I got bored. I would get bored and I'm like, well, I just want somebody to hang out with. And it's like, now I'm like, why don't I just find a hobby? Why don't I start investing in myself? Why don't I start doing this? You know, and things start kind of popping off. And it's like, right now, this is a great opportunity to start investing in yourself, you know? Yeah, dreaming days. Don't be afraid to dream. And really invest in yourself. If you have a natural talent, you have something that you're really fucking good at, invest in yourself. Really give all your time and effort into it, you know? Family matters, right? And this woman's sad, okay? It's like raining, she's like crying, like, yeah, right now you might be in that state of like, fuck, I saw this person as family, like as somebody that I would be with forever or whatever. And she's like upset, you know? But I do see a lot of hope for you. Like, yeah, right now it hurts. Right now it sucks. Right now that's something that you really got to work through. And you know what? You're going to be okay. You know, you're going to be just fine. It's that first, it takes 28 days to break a habit, okay? And what happens when you end up in a relationship with somebody is they take up the same place in your brain that an addiction would, okay? So give yourself exactly that amount of time to really start processing. I mean, I think it's like 3 months to be fully over somebody, right? Honestly, I would give it, depending on the weight of your situation, you know, don't be afraid to give yourself some fucking time. But like, you know, 28 days to 3 months of real deep introspection and breaking the addiction to this person or this situation, breaking that energetic link and really opening up space in your mind, that is a powerful thing to do. rather than jumping straight into the next thing, okay? Like, yeah, go flirt. Have fun. Have fun flirting. Flirting is fun, okay? It's nice. Go do that. But don't be so quick to invest in the next fucking thing, because I feel like you really need healing, you know? Like, you really need to break the addiction to this person who stabbed you in the back with 10 swords, you know? 10-10. Endings, new beginnings. You're getting that new beginning. And you're getting good news is coming in for you. Happiness is coming in for you because you're letting this go, right? You just gotta be patient with yourself. Some days are gonna be hard. Some days are gonna be really great. On those hard days, I recommend taking a walk and really looking up into the sky and really talking to your spirit guides, because they will help you. They will guide you. They will connect with you and you'll feel them, right? But I'm running out of time. Namaste. I love you all, and I am excited to see what you do in the next week. I'm excited.